Hi, welcome to another tutorial video on using Python to create graphical user interfaces with Tkinter. In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to create a button and make the button show a info box, so a pop-up essentially, you might call it. Okay, so first of all I've got to import Tkinter. So I do that, and then I've also got to import the library that allows us to use the message box. So I've got to import tk message box. Then, before I get into my code to actually create the GUI, I'm going to write a function for my button to do when we click it. So I'm going to say def button command and I'm going to say tk message box dot show info. And then I'm going to, so show info takes two arguments, and the first argument is the title of the message box. So I'm going to give it the title hi, and the next is the text of the message. So my title of the message box is going to be hi, and my text in the message box is going to be you clicked a Tkinter button. So that's what our program is going to do when we click on the button. Then we've just got to define our original window that contains the button. So we're going to reuse some code from the previous tutorial. So that initializes our window. Then we're going to give the window a title. So let's give it the title hello again. Then we've got to define the button. So I'm going to call my button just button, and set it equal to tkinter dot button, and then that takes the arguments window, because that's what we've set our window equal to. And we're going to give it the text click me, and then our final argument is saying what we want the button to do when we click it. So oh, I think I made a bit of a mistake there. So we're going to say command equals, and then the name of the function that we want to execute when we click the button. So we're going to say button command, and then close that off. Then we're going to use pack, so button dot pack. Don't worry too much about what pack is doing at the moment, because I'm going to come on to laying out your geometry in a future tutorial. This is just basically making sure that we know how to define a button in this tutorial. Then say window dot main loop to start the window. Okay, so let's see what happens when we run that code then. So we get this window over here, and it's got our title for the window here, hello. And it's got this button and it says click me, that's the text that we put in there. If we click that, we're going to get a message box and with the title hi, and it's going to say you clicked a Tkinter button. And it's going to have the option to say OK, and that will dismiss the message box. And we can click that as many times, and it will keep displaying the message box. So that's just a brief tutorial on displaying a message box with a button, so using a button in Tkinter. Hope you found that tutorial useful. Thanks for watching.